By 1989, Star Wars was, if not forgotten, not quite in the forefront of popular culture as it had once been. The last movie came out in 1983, as well as the last book, the third of the Lando Calrissian adventures, published by Del Rey. The last of the Marvel comics came out in 1986, and that was also the year that the Droids and the Ewoks cartoon ended. But it was in 1989 that Lucasfilm decided that they wanted to bring Star Wars back, at least in book form. So they made an agreement with Bantam Spectra Books to create the Star Wars Expanded Universe. George Lucas only gave them two rules. One, that all the stories had to take place after Return of the Jedi, because if George were ever to come back and make more Star Wars movies, he would set them before A New Hope. And two, they were not allowed to kill off any of the major Star Wars characters. So from 1991 to 1999, Bantam Spectra released 38 adult novels, 18 young reader novels, including the Jedi Prince series and the Galaxy of Fear series, 5 anthologies full of short stories and novellas, 2 nonfiction books, and there were 2 unreleased, canceled novels that we know of in that time as well. My Star Wars journey, though I remember seeing the original trilogy at some point in elementary school, didn't really begin for me until the release of the special edition trilogy in 1997. I remember leaving the theater after Return of the Jedi, consumed with the desire to know what happened next to Luke and Han and Leia and Chewbacca and the rest of them. Unfortunately, the Bantam books were there to fill in the gaps for me. So, in a spirit of nostalgia and looking back on what has been, I decided that for 2020, I was going to read every single one of the adult and the anthology books released by Bantam Spectra between 1991 and 1999. So, let's get started.